Hello everyone, hope you're well. Welcome in for another review video. In this video we're going to review Arko Cool Cream and Aqua Velva Ice Blue Aftershave. And a quick shout out to Josh over at Josh Shaves for requesting this review of the Arko Cool. Josh, you got some in the mail on the way to you as a sample. So as you might guess, this Arko is sort of mid-strong as you put it into the lather bowl in terms of scent. And it gets a little stronger as you lather, but not much. It stays sort of mid-strong. This is a very sort of eucalyptus peppermint type scent, and it has the slight menthol to go along with that. It's very, very mild menthol. When you put it on your face, you know it's there, but it's not any kind of, cold burn. It doesn't bother your eyes or anything. It's just a nice, slight coolness, as you would hope with this being the Arko Cool Cream. I got to tell you, it builds into a lather really easily, and it goes on the face. The face feel is great going on, and the scent is pleasant. The thing about the cream is that it's nothing special in terms of the scent. These scents are a dime a dozen. It's a very traditional scent. However, for a cream, I think it performs quite well compared to a lot of other creams out there. So it didn't perform as well as, say, my top 3 artisan soap bases that I like, but it performed a lot better than a lot of the solid soap I use. So I was real pleased with the performance on this. Now, I will likely keep it around, even though it's nothing special, just because it has its own specialness, if you will, in the fact that it's from Arko, which, again, a traditional company, been around for years. And I really like Arko for another reason. It's based out of Turkey, specifically Istanbul, aka Constantinople, originally known as Byzantium. This city has been held by Muslims. It served as the home of Eastern Orthodoxy, still does serve as the home of Eastern Orthodox Christianity. And the Hagia Sophia, the most iconic building in that city, changed hands a lot through wars with the Persians and Greeks and the Romans and the Turks, and it's in terms of religious importance in terms of cities. Certainly you have Mecca and you have Rome in terms of the Vatican, but Jerusalem and Istanbul / Constantinople / Byzantium, very important historical cities, and just amazing what's happened with the Hagia Sophia through the years. And so that wonderful historic city is represented in that cream, Arko, to me. And it's kind of interesting because the blade that I tend to use most of the time is the Persona Red, which is made in Israel. So sort of those two important regions in world history and in current history represented. I think Derby blades are made there as well. Maybe the Derby cream is made in Turkey. One of the things I like about shopping at Small Flower online is their ability to filter by the origin of the product. And you can see here I have selected Turkey, and you'll notice the two products that pop up here are Arko and Derby. Go ahead and hit OK here, and you can see those pop up there. And they just have the two, the basic Derby and the basic Arko. I haven't tried either one of those, but would like to. If you look over at the Arko website, and you can see that they started in 1957 with that original shave stick, and have had several different iterations of their soap and versions of their soap through the years. It looks like it was sort of most recently updated like in 2008 in terms of before this change, and then in 2015 you had the rebirth of it. You can see here it says Arko Men's Cool Shave Cream provides a refreshing shave experience with vitamin E and special odor in the formula. It has a special odor. I don't know who's writing the copy over there for the ads, but that one could use a little work. I would love one day to get to visit the Hagia Sophia, tour it, and go see one of the Turkish barbers and have flames inserted in my ears, if you're not familiar with what that looks like. So yeah, so back to the soap and aftershave now that I've gone off on this history rant. Again, it performed great slickness, great residual slickness. I was happy with the cream. I would use it again. But again, the scent, not anything special. It's very nice. It's pleasant, refreshing. I enjoyed using it. Much better shave than, say, I had recently with the Knightsbridge charcoal. It just worked great, particularly for a cream. I was really impressed with it, and would recommend it to you if you're interested in it. I haven't tried any of the other Arko scents. I haven't tried that traditional Arko. I'd love to. I need to get that in like a shave stick or something and try that out. But yeah, I picked up this cream. I think I picked it up on Italian Barber several months ago. Also have a Derby lemon cream I'd like to try at some point. I think I have used it once, but I'd like to do it in a review. But yeah, again, this cream performed well. Mid-strong scent throughout. Very nice. Again, left good slickness, even after the blade went over, so good residual slickness. Did have one little nick on this shave, but that was more me just running over an existing bump that was there and kind of not paying attention to what I was doing. You can see there's plenty of lather on these subsequent passes. Plenty there to work with. The brush is loaded with it. I did continue to add just a little bit of water at each pass just to kind of keep that lather continuing sort of to build, and painting it on as well. But yeah, it just worked really, really well. And as I said, I was impressed with it. And I would, if you're interested in this cream, trying it out. If you're worried about the performance, don't. It performs great. If you're worried about it being an unpleasant scent, it's not. It's a pleasant scent. But again, it's nothing special. To me, the scents like these are sort of a dime a dozen. And I would rather use something like my Taylor of Old Bond Street's Peppermint, or the D.H. Harris Eucalyptus I have. And they're creams too, by the way. They're those kind of, in the container that would look like a soap container, but that are creams. And so I just much rather use those, and plus those are essential oils only, and I would imagine there's probably some fragrance oils in here. I can't say that for sure, but I imagine there is some in the Arko. But yeah, you can see there's plenty of lather left in the brush. A lot of times I like to, before that pickup pass, I like to just pull all of the remaining lather out of the brush and put it on my face. I can feel the areas where I might have missed or need to do pickups. And yeah, this just felt great going on. I encourage you from time to time, you're probably used to using the brush. Time to time, take off some of that lather and put it on with your hands. It's pretty relaxing, and it's kind of like giving yourself a face massage. So it's pleasant to use it that way. I did not use the scuttle, as you noted, or you might have noted in this shave. I just used sort of a regular warm water shave, no scuttle, just that timeless shave bowl, which I'll talk a little bit about in another video. But yeah, great shave. I'm going to apply the Aqua Velva aftershave here in just a second. There's notes on the Aqua Velva website about what is supposed to be in here. I'll roll those up here on the screen. Overall, I was surprised that there was so little ingredients in Aqua Velva. I'm pleasantly surprised. Sometimes there's tons of chemicals and things that you don't really know what they are. There's so many listed, but very few listed here on the back of the Aqua Velva. A couple, 3 of those are about color, and one of those is almost like a preservative of color, prevents UV damage to the actual product. But yeah, it smelled pleasant. Again, I just got a sort of a menthol type scent, eucalyptus, peppermint. It smelled similar to Skin Bracer by Menon, maybe not as green or woody, but so not that spruce or pine, but just a peppermint eucalyptus cooling. It was nice too. I was pleasantly surprised, but again, it's not special. I would prefer some of the ingredients in a lot of the artisan aftershaves, and so I'll probably be parting with this Aqua Velva, or just using it as a display piece on the shelf in the bathroom because it's such a classic brand. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.